Seriously, some of you need to calm down. I mean, the amount of messages I got saying that this episode was bullshit and they're about to drop Tokyo Ghoul, the anime, is just unreal. Like, I mean, it's not even that serious. I mean, I'm upset at a few things too, but this was an amazing episode nonetheless, man. And honestly, right now, I kind of wish I was an anime only watcher so I wouldn't be disappointed in some things. But like I said, this episode was fucking amazing, man. Like, do you know how long I've waited to see Takatsuki's face at the end of this episode animated? I mean, it was beautiful. The animation, the fights, Arima is godlike, man. Just free falling after the owl without giving a damn, not even sweating. I mean, this guy had no sign of fatigue, man. Arima is truly God in this anime, and his epicness is not over yet. And this has me kind of scared how Kaneki is going right now. That we will not get the Kaneki and Arima confrontation. I'm not going to spoil anything, but that's like literally the highlight of all of the Tokyo Ghoul manga was that confrontation right there. And they changed a few things, like when Kaneki was fighting Amon. I actually kind of prefer it in the anime like this better. You know, I may get some hate for this shit, but it was amazing. I like Kaneki being in his right mind, whereas in the manga he turned centipede and he gave in and he went all crazy and shit. And when he hooked up with Hide, he was still in his centipede form and still all psychotic. So I'm pretty sure the conversation they're about to have in the anime is going to go way better than the one in the manga, because we know Kaneki may have done something to Hide in the manga because he was out of his right mind and he thought that, you know, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not trying to spoil, but I'm just trying to get the differences out the way. Like, I understand that we all wanted to see Kaneki go centipede and that awesome, delicious fight against Amon, but it was still amazing. It wasn't as action-packed as we would have liked it to have been, but what it took away from that aspect, it gave us like this symbolic message, man. And I really enjoy stuff like that too, so I can't say I'm too disappointed, but I really did want to see Kaneki Centipede versus Amon. That's one thing I was waiting on, and it really kind of hurt my heart. But just the fact that Amon said that I wish we could have met under different circumstances, and oh my god, him saying that I would have loved to have had a long talk with you. I mean, they honestly could have, because no one else is around right now. Really going all out against each other, like no one even wants to step in this shit, like they're going in. And I just love how Kaneki saves some random people in the minds, like, what does this guy really want? Why don't you talk to him instead of trying to cut his fucking head off? But I mean, it has to be done because Kaneki wants to go to Anteku, Amon wants to, you know, stop the ghouls, etc., etc. And I just love how the flashback came at the right time, where Amon said to Kaneki, this is how flashbacks should be done in anime. I mean, it's brought up when they're needed, not just all over the place just because. Not a flashback of something that happened an episode ago, but something to make the moment more impactful. But Takizawa, man, he has it the worst out of everyone in this scenario. If you read the manga, you know why. I mean, except for maybe Shinohara, because I mean, he got his insides played with, and I just love how Juzo is just going all in. This is probably the first time he's actually cared about someone being injured. But it really broke my heart to see Juzo walk up to the owl and just punch it with those soft ass fists, thinking I was going to do something. But that just showed how much Shinohara meant to him, man. And oh my god, I have one huge fear. The biggest fear that I have is that since Kaneki did not go insane, since Toka is running around doing who knows what, I'm not sure what her purpose is in this war right now, and since Kaneki did not get injured to the point where he did in the manga by Amon, and like I say, he's still in his right mind and talking to Hide in his right mind. Part 3, you know, Tokyo Ghoul Re, after the time skip, for those of us that read the manga, it may not even happen. I mean, I'm pretty sure there will be a part 3 to this anime, but it may not even go the Tokyo Ghoul Re route. It may go some other route, which means maybe no time skip, but I'm holding out hope, crossing my fingers, because we still have one more episode to go. But I don't see how they would give us the setup for the time skip in just one episode, unless they like fast forward time a little bit, but I really don't know. I'm kind of scared that we will not get the Tokyo Ghoul read content, but I don't know what's gonna happen. But as far as Tokyo Ghoul Route A is concerned, this anime was amazing. A lot of people hate it, but I loved it as a Tokyo Ghoul fan. I cannot get enough of Kaneki and all these characters, and having two different variants of an amazing story is not bad. But if they were going to go a different route, I wish they would have went a completely different route instead of, you know, going half manga, half new stuff, and it just kind of confuses a lot of people and gives us expectations that have ultimately been let down. But I will say that the setup that is happening right now is amazing. Like I always wondered what Kaneki would have said to Hide if he was in his right mind. I always wonder what would have happened if Kaneki did not run into Arima, which I'm not sure if he will or not. I mean, we still have an episode to go, but a lot of the things that makes Tokyo Ghoul what it is being changed, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, just be more open-minded, guys. It could go a whole nother route that we may love, maybe even more than the manga. I mean, it's going to have to pull out some awesome shit for that to happen. But as far as the episode went, I mean, I've really enjoyed it. The fights, the animations, the ghouls. I love the ghouls' techniques, man. I'm not sure what it is, but I kind of dig the Ghoul side more than the CCG side. It was the other way around, except for maybe like Amon and Akira, but the Ghouls have it for me, man. But man, I cannot wait to see what's going to happen in Teiku coffee shop, man. As soon as I heard Hide speak, my heart dropped. I fangirled all over the place because I actually prefer this setup for Kaneki talking to Hide over the manga. I'm not going to lie. Like, they deserve to speak to each other, man, because after all the things that Hide has went through to even keep tabs on Kaneki and all this shit that Kaneki has been through, they need to sit down while Kaneki is in his right mind and just discuss things. Bruh, I cannot wait. And I think that Toka is on the way to Anteku too, and she's going to pop up, and it's going to be those three. They're going to have a conversation. That's what I believe Toka's role is in this war, because, you know, like I said, in the manga, she didn't even join the war. So that's probably why she's here. She's not fighting, obviously, so maybe she's going to give us some plot in the form of, you know, actually talking to Kaneki and him telling us what the hell he's really up to, because at this point it's kind of obvious that he wants to protect everyone, but there's just something about Kaneki that I think that we still have left to learn, especially since the last episode. The next episode is called Ken, and his name is Kaneki-kun. There's going to be some amazing shit that's going to happen. This was an amazing episode. I apologize for ranting, but I just had to get that out there, man, because so many people kind of irked my nerve how many people were like, you know what, this anime isn't shit. It's not going the way that we wanted it to. We're not getting some awesome stuff. I mean, which we're not, but they're making up for it in their own way by giving us what we wanted in a way, because the confrontation with Hide and Kaneki is bound to be more impactful than it was in the manga. Anyway, tell me what you guys think about this. I'm really looking forward to seeing exactly what direction this anime is going to take, because it's completely obvious that next episode is not going to be anything like it was in the manga. So it's like a new experience for me as well, and that has me very hyped. And it's just like experiencing Tokyo Ghoul all over again, and I don't have a problem with that. It's just that I hope to keep the time skip, and I hope that they make a season 3. I'm pretty sure they will, because it's, like I said, this shit is just so popular. Like, Tokyo Ghoul is blowing up all around the world, so they will be idiots not to. But as long as the time skips in there, I'm good. I don't care. But anyway, tell me what you guys think. This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.